it's Randy. How's it going? Hey, welcome to another episode of my channel. And here I am at the Squeeze Burger. Now this is a Sacramento staple that's been around for quite a while. I'm gonna give you kind of a little history on this place. This place is really, really good. They have the best burgers around. They're known for the extra cheese that they put on them, and their famous burger is called the Squeeze with Cheese. Now this is close to the original location, but it's not the original location, but it's very close. They had to move here. It was kind of an accessibility issue. I think they ended up having a lawsuit that people couldn't get in because it actually only held 12 people at one time. It was 12 little stools. So anyway, it's about to open and we're gonna go ahead and go in and I'll show you the food, the Squeeze Burger, Squeeze with Cheese, and I'll give you a little bit of history on this place. All right, let's check it out. And I actually got here a little bit early, so I'm kind of waiting for them to open up. Now they have several locations around, but this is the one that they ended up moving to after they had to move out of the little place. Now the original story is where it originated was over off C Street and Elvis Avenue, and there was two guys that had opened it up over there, and they started it over there, and that was more like a drive-through. It was like a metal building. It had two windows. You ordered kind of like a drive-through, and you pick it up at the second window. Well, eventually they added like 3 or 4 stools. They'd always called the Squeeze Inn back then because it was so small, but they didn't even have a indoor area to eat until they added those stools. And that's where the original logo was created, actually, over at the other place, the C Street and Elvis Avenue location. And I'll show you the logo too. I'm actually wearing the shirt. I've bought a shirt at this place because I've ate here a ton of times. There's one in Roseville over by my house that I go to. Yeah, it originated over there in 1982, kind of East Sacramento area. And originally the original owner, because they were off Elvis Avenue, one of the original owners wanted to call it Presley's on Elvis, which the other co-owner shot that name down. They didn't really like it, but I thought it was kind of clever. I'm not exactly sure where it was over there, but that was 1982. Then what they did is they moved over to this little house, and like I said, it only held 12 people. It was really tiny. I got the chance to go there one time and eat in there with one of my friends, and so I was glad to be able to see it. And they actually featured that location on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives back in 2007. And Guy Fieri was there, and the owner at the time, I think, owned it from the previous owners for 6 years in 2007. So he must have bought it right around 2000, somewhere around 2001, something like that. And then he ended up creating all the other locations, and they've expanded quite a bit. They have locations in Roseville, Galt, Tracy, Napa, and I think they even have one out in the airport now too. I'm not sure if that one's still open or not. I think it's in Terminal A, and I usually fly out of Terminal B Southwest, but so I'm not sure if it's in Terminal A, but I think it's still open. Google still shows that it's open. So yeah, they've really expanded this quite a bit, and it's kind of cool that they featured it on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives at the original location, you know, the small location, what it was kind of known for before that got shut down and had to move out. Back in 2014, that house actually suspiciously kind of burnt down. I'm not sure if that structure is even there anymore. It's not too far from here. It's probably only maybe a half a mile from here or something like that. But yeah, it's open now, so let's go ahead and go on in and check it out. All right, this is the original entrance from the original building. Look how small that is. So cool. They were able to save the front entrance of it after the fire in 2014. Yep, I've been through those doors one time actually, and they also said this is the original bar here from the original building. That's pretty cool. All right, there it is right there. The Squeeze with Cheese. Look at the cheese skirt. on there. That's awesome. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna take off the onion rings here. Ooh, the onion rings are kind of stuck to the cheese skirt, but I want to get a full view of this thing here. Oh yeah, check that out. Awesome. That's the squeeze with cheese right there. There's a big piece of the cheese skirt right there. Look at that. Awesome, awesome. Mmm. So good. These onion rings are really good too. Awesome. Dip it in ranch. There's the burger right there. I kind of folded some of the cheese onto the burger and put it right there. Make extra cheese underneath. Kind of see all the layers, the onion, tomato, lettuce, and then that's it, that extra piece of cheese right there that I put on from this cheese skirt and the burger. This is just the single. They actually make a double of this too. That's how they do it. They cover it with that pan. And they got about 6 burgers under there, 4 burgers. Very cool. All right, I'm all finished up. Still got my drink here. Man, oh, that was so good. Just like I remember. I haven't been to this place in a while. And I usually go to the Roseville location. And like I said, they have several locations. But this is pretty much the original. It's my first time here. It was cool to see that they had the original front entrance of the original location. And I'm told that it's just a couple blocks up by the McDonald's. I couldn't remember exactly what the address was. And she was nice enough to let me take a little picture and video of the burgers cooking with the cheese skirts around them and stuff. But it's very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog today. This was really fun and very tasty too. So if you get a chance to come to Sacramento, or if you live in Sacramento, definitely stop by one of these Squeeze Burger locations. These are awesome burgers, and the onion rings are incredible too. Really tasty onion rings. All right, please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, we'll see you later. I actually wore my shirt. Now, the original place was called the Squeeze Inn, but they had to change the name because there's a place in Truckee, California that is also called the Squeeze Inn, and they were able to get the patent or the copyright for the name. So this place, even though it started probably way before, you know, the one in Truckee, you know, they had to change their name. So I actually fortunate enough to have one of the original shirts, the Squeeze Inn shirts, and that's the original logo. And yeah, very cool place. A lot of cool Sacramento history here. Go check this place out. There's several locations, so just Google it and go have yourself a squeeze with cheese. Have a good one, you guys.